Hey, it's me, Dr. D, and I want to come on for a few minutes to share what I've been pondering as the time that you last heard me and I shared with you. Things have been going on that I've heard and seen and even been a part of. So today, on these meditation moments, language arts, I want to express the thought of not just one word, but a phrase, because words have meaning and they're creative. And there are different types of words. You have synonyms, antonyms, homonyms, and the other nyms, including what homonyms say. And today the saying is, do you have skin in the game? And when I thought of that, because haven't you heard that over your life when people talk about how much skin in the game they have? Well, I went to the two sources that I always go to, and that's God and Google. And I wanted to get a little bit of deeper understanding of what that really means. So I'm going to also stick to my notes, okay? Because I've learned to take notes because, when I'm coming on, I want people to want to listen to what I have to say and not just click on it because it's me and they want to support me. I want the time to be well spent when I express my thoughts so that we as individuals can do our part to make this world a better place because we do all have skin in the game. Why? Because we're breathing and we were given the opportunity with every breath that we take to do our part to make this world a better place. So I'm going to go to my notes so that I can stay on point. And when I'm at the end of my notes, we're going to be at the end of this conversation, okay? So first of all, I want to read what Google tells us about skin in the game. And it's a means having a personal stake or risk, whether financial, emotional, or reputational, in the outcome of a project or situation. It's not about being a bystander. It's about being invested. It's about having something to lose if the endeavor fails. And that creates accountability. That builds motivation. Some key aspects are risk and reward, the possibility of gain, but also the reality that it may be lost. Personal involvement, not responsible. Confidence. When you put yourself into it, it shows you believe in it. And biblically, skin in the game, it takes on a deeper meaning. It speaks to total commitment, spiritually and personally. It's about being willing to risk everything for your faith. When you have faith and believe in something wholeheartedly, you have put skin in the game. And the greatest example of this was God Himself through Jesus. He didn't stay at a distance watching from the heavens. He got fully involved through Jesus Christ. God took on human ultimate flesh, right? He suffered and He gave His very life. You talk about skin in the game. Would you do that? So understanding the strength and the power that it took for the Spirit to love humanity enough that he decided to come and join in humanity by putting his skin in the game. And through this, after he was crucified, killed, and resurrected through the power, he was showing humanity how far the skin in the game would go. But you know what? At the end, when he said, "It is finished," meaning the ultimate sacrifice of his skin being put in the game was as far as it's going to get, because the rest of humanity didn't necessarily have to go to the extremes of such. Even though, listen to this now, his disciples followed his example. They put their own skin in the game by dedicating their lives to spreading the gospel, even in persecution, hardship, and even unto death. Because, when you read the book of history, it's called the Bible, guys. Now, I know you think the Bible is a religious book. No, it's a history book. Every book has a name, and the name of the book of history of humanity is called the Bible. As a matter of fact, you know what? I was given the blessed opportunity to write a book myself. And you know what? Here, let me show you. And the book is Life Decisions Workbook. And so it begins, because it does begin with every decision we make. When we're making decisions, we're actually putting our skin in the game, because we're taking the decisions that we make, and it creates our world. It creates you. Y-O-U. Your own universe. And you know what? We're allowed. We're given the knowledge to make decisions. But the decisions that we make, we have to be cognizant of the consequences. So as I'm getting to the close of what I wanted to express, when we think about this phrase today, we have to ask questions. And understanding what you're doing when you do what you do. And every day that you wake up, you should take a look into your own eyes in the mirror and ask yourself questions. Because the truth is, every action, every thought, every intention, it all adds up. And the sum of it all will either make things better or make things worse. And in questioning your train of thought and the environment, what makes you think what you think, the fuel that brings thoughts to your mind, there are questions that I'm going to leave you to ask yourself as you grow on your life's journey. So look into your own eyes and ask yourself these questions regarding you having skin in the game. 1, in what areas of my life do I currently have skin in the game? 2, am I truly invested in making the world around me better? Or am I just observing? Because one thing I can guarantee you, every day that you wake up, Your assignment is not to make yourself miserable or to make anyone else miserable. 3 is, what sacrifices am I willing to make for my faith, family, or the community? How can I increase my personal accountability and involvement? What one action can I take this week to put more of myself into God's purpose, understanding what it is that He has designed, designated, and purposed me to do? So take the time to ponder it in your heart and answer it for yourself. And remember, every action, thought, and intention, it all adds up. And the return on your investment matters. Do you want the highest return on your investment in life, which is to be abundantly blessed, so that when you walk into a room, you want people to be glad to see you coming, and not glad to see you go? Know that you're important.